This is the site that Portishead Skatepark Project identified that would be suitable for a skate and wheels park in Portishead. Not all of it, just a small section next to what is quite a dilapidated boathouse, despite the fact that we're told this is the jewel in our crown. The Lake Grounds is indeed a fantastic place. It is a huge expanse of land, and beyond these trees is the main Lake Grounds area where there's cricket pitches, recreation areas, there's public conveniences, there's a cafe, a small children's play area, there's the beach, and further beyond there's Portishead open air pool. It is indeed a fantastic part of Portishead. And on the other videos you'll see other sites which at some point were considered for a skate park, but none more suitable than this site here. So I'm just going to give some facts on the skate park and this location, just to ensure that people aren't misled, because we are still hearing, particularly in social media and on the Hello Portishead website, misinformation and incorrect information. Although Peter Mitchell, the current Portishead Town Council chairman, says he wants to move forward and the past is the past, nobody can move forward while some political representatives in Portishead are still misleading people. I have a small sample of evidence facts here, but I would need to get my sack truck out again if I was to take everything into a meeting. Although I did once do that, piled high, and offered the facts to anyone. Not one councillor asked me for evidence at that time. I apologise in advance for mentioning the same councillor many times as I give information. Sadly and regrettably, that councillor was instrumental in obstructing the skate park and is the source of much of the evidence. His name is only mentioned in the spirit of openness and transparency. I would be happy to show anyone the evidence. I have witnessed some terrible conduct by councillors towards the skate park group over the last 10 years, and I would not like to speak again in council meetings on the subject of the skate park, because, to be honest, councillors just are not listening to the facts anyway. The minutes are also edited out of all context and the factual part omitted. However, I will watch and continue to challenge any lies that are told in the media by councillors or residents if I have the supporting evidence. On the 23rd of March 2011, Portishead Town Council resolved to, and I quote, support the application made by Portishead Skatepark Project requesting landlord's consent and seeking a lease for a skate park at the Lake Grounds from North Somerset Council. Portishead Town Council will write to North Somerset Council stating that support. Close quote. Yet in a crucial scrutiny meeting in Weston Town Hall, Arthur Terry, Town Councillor, who was a district councillor until he lost his seat, claimed the Town Council no longer supported the Lake Grounds location without the matter being discussed again and voted on. Councillor Jean Lord rightly challenged Arthur Terry in 3 separate letters. Peter Bryant infamously said in writing on the 16th of June 2011, 4 weeks after he took over the role as North Somerset Council Executive Member of Parks and Open Spaces, that with regard to the Lake Grounds location, quote, you are absolutely right in that I am not prepared to consider any evidence, close quote. Peter Bryant was later removed from the decision-making process at that time, as his comment was evidence of predetermination. I will come back to Peter Bryant later in a separate video. Rather sadly, the same councillor is once again making decisions for Portishead, along with David Pasley, Felicity Baker and Nigel Ashton, even with their past conduct on the issue. How can this be permitted? Well, they are executive members and they make the decisions within North Somerset Council. Anyone doubting the politics should remember this. Councillor Arthur Terry, as a Conservative in 2011, said that about the Lake Grounds, quote, If we are going to agree a piece of land should be located, it would take away a significant piece of land. What do we say to the next group of people who come along asking for a piece of the lake grounds, and where will it end? Close quote. Roll on to 2017, and Arthur Derry coincidentally was the next person coming along, as an independent this time, suggesting using a piece of land adjacent to the tennis courts for a skate park. No problem really with the site, but you'll see the negatives for it on a separate video. But double standards undoubtedly, that this site that I sit on wasn't suitable, but a site next to tennis courts was. In April 2012, we heard about the bandstand on land that was planned for the skate park. David Pasley supported the bandstand on the site, but not the skate park. In August 2012, and amid many obstacles placed in the path of Portishead Skatepark Project, and during the important plan to provide valuable play equipment at the lake grounds, which was on land adjacent to the skatepark site, so not on it, and for which landlord's consent for the play equipment was awaited from North Somerset Council, David Pasley, and I quote, informed members about an experiment that was taking place with the locating of play equipment belonging to the cafe concession being placed within the fenced area. That area was on the site of the proposed skate park, here where I sit. The play equipment was a revolving teacup, fairground ride and other equipment. So it was taken from the area where you see the equipment now into the area within the fenced site for no other reason, surely, than to obstruct the progress of the skate park application.